Oh boy. Well, we're running a little late. Look at all of that cargo. Well, yeah. So we thought we were gonna, yeah. Anyway, let's get rolling. We're sitting here at Alliance and we're going to Kansas City. Yes, we are. We're going to Kansas City. So, anyway, running a little late. What else is new? Now, I would have thought we would have had VATSIM all over the place, but we don't. Should have taken off from Kansas City because they've got the full smorgasbord of services. No, we decided to take off of AFW. So, Alliance Field. And here we are, Prime Air, man. We got to deliver some packages. All right, Buster. We got to deliver some freaking packages. That's right. That's right, man. Get the Prime Air, man. People want their packages tomorrow. All right. Where are we? We've filed the VATSIM flight plan. Everything, I believe, is good. Let's see, how are we set up here? Yeah, we don't have any lights. Let's go ahead and get some lights going here. I need a little bit of flood. Yeah, these old eyes cannot see. All right, so here we go. All right, we're in hotel mode, so we got that going for us. We haven't froze any screens yet, right? No, we haven't froze any screens, so that's good. Let's see what else we got going on here. Let's go ahead and do the rounds. Let's get some things kind of going here so we can kind of see a little better. I am gonna have to pop this up a little bit, so let's go ahead and get our view. We're gonna get the beacon light on. Let's get this because we're gonna start rocking and rolling here pretty quick out of the gate. Okay, let's go ahead and get our flight plan juiced up here. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and set the flight plan. That really wigged things out. Nice little stutter there on the setting of the flight plan. All right, and we have a need for fuel. Yes, we do. Let's just call it 2,000 kilos. Interestingly, though, out of the gate, where are we? Yeah, so you see us 1250. If I were to set the fuel in here, weird things start to happen. So let me just go ahead and start this. Let me just hit set. All right. Automatically, I want you to look. Check this out. So 980 is pretty cool, right? 980 times 2, that's about what we need. We said we need 2,000 kilos. But check this out. The left side didn't really work. So we do not want to take off imbalanced. And so it shows us our fuel on board 2240. So what I've realized what we had to do is we've got to come in here to the weight and balance. And we just have to mess with, you can see how they're already unequal. Just kind of mess with this until we, we're kind of like, so we're at 43 on both sides, and then 42, 40, I have no idea what the significance is. Oh, it's percentage. And then down here, so now we can see here we're at 2010, which is fine. And we're all leveled up, 1,000. So, yeah, it's a workaround for sure, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's how we get around the fuel imbalance issue that we're seeing out there. Okay, we've loaded the fuel, got the payloads. Have we got the payloads? No, we have not got the payloads yet. So let's load the aircraft. Load, close. Let's set the trim. So we're good there. Let's get the company ACARs rolling. So company ACARs is now set. So we're good there. Yes, we're flying Prime Air and we're getting some packages done, but we're operated by Silver Airways virtual today. All right, enough of the commercial. Let's go ahead and move on. Comms. Yeah, we got little comms. So what in the world is going on here? So, man, so CTAP 128. No, 135. Excuse me. 13515 for the CTAP. And let's just put that bad boy in. Right now, I don't see anyone on. Oh, hooray! We do have. Okay, so Fort Worth Center just decided to come online, 135.175. So let's set this 135.175. Okay, so we do have. Okay, so let me go ahead and write that down. Hooray! So we do have ATC. All right, so that's happiness. So we got that going for us. Let's go ahead and get the. Yeah, I tell you what I want to do. It's interesting. All right, let's go ahead and do the nav. I am going to put in. Oh man, we are going. I think we're going to be taking off to the north. Winds are now to the north. Yeah. So let me go ahead and just pull down the ILS for 34 left. You're like, why in the world are you going to waste time and pull down the ILS? Is it? Do we have 34 left? No, it's only going to be 34 right. Let's do ahead. So 34 right. The ILS for 34 right. So if we need to come back around, and if we do need an ILS, we'll go ahead and put this bad boy in. Oh, it's the same frequency. Okay, but it's 346 will be our heading. So let's go ahead and put in the frequency 11015. So now we have that there. So the whole idea is if we lose an engine, we got to come back around. We already have that set, and while we're here, let's just go ahead and set our course. It's really quick because we're right there. So it's 34, wrong direction. 346, there it is. So we got our course. So we need to come back around. I'm sure we'll get vectored, and boom, we already have our plan set. We're not going to put in the secondary flight plan because that's causing the display freezes. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a workaround. We got a video on that, on the workaround for the display freezes, but I just kind of like not to go there right now. The workaround is kind of messy. All right, so we need to connect. We are Silver Airways 3946, and we are in a 76 ATR-72 600 series. So I am connecting into VATSIM. All right, let's see what we got going on with VATSIM. We got Fort Worth Center. What else do we got? Fort Worth ATIS, KDOW ATIS. Of course, Alliance is the stepsister here, which is fine. But we only have Center. All right, so that's fine. So we have center. So we need to get our, we do need to pull down a little bit of weather. I need to see what the weather is. Okay, so 300 at 8. 300. Sorry, I'm writing down. That's why I'm looking at the seat, because I'm really not. 10 statute miles. I can go like this, actually. Oh no. I go like this. No, it still doesn't work. Darn it. All right. So view at 500 feet. View at, wow. So we've got some clouds. 10 statute miles. And let's just say overcast is going to be 037. And what is going to be our, well, we're 17 and 16 on the temperature. We had some front just move through, it looks like. 29905. 29905. And last time I came here, they put me at 3,000. Is the Nander 2 loaded in here? Yeah, signed by ATC. Last time they put me at 3. So let's go ahead and just put in 3 as a placeholder. Alright, so there we go. And let's get this ready for our transponder. So let me go over to Fort Worth Center.
Yeah, let's approach runway 36 left.
Expecting 36 left, thank you, American 454.
Center Delta 672, flight level 340.
Delta 672, Fort Worth, hello, you're ready to contact flight level 340.
Fort Worth Center, Airbus 320, Delta Papa, heading 013 climb.
American 2309, turn right, heading 180.
Alright, right 180, do we have time to step out for 2 minutes here?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thanks.
Airbus 320, Delta Papa, Fort Worth, hello, you are ready to contact, say altitude.
6,000, climbing 0 Delta Papa.
Airbus 320, Delta Papa, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb maintain 8,000, 0 Delta Papa.
Fort Worth, American 1322, spot 42 with Papa for taxi.
American 1332, Fort Worth, hello, runway 18 left, taxi, Kilo, Zulu, and Golf. Sorry, 36 right via Kilo, Bravo, and Golf.
36 right via Kilo, Bravo, and Golf, American 1322.
Airbus 320, Delta Papa, left turn direct Rabbit.
Left direct Rabbit, 0 Delta Papa.
Fort Worth Center, Silver Wings 3946 on the ground at Alliance, IFR clearance to Kansas City International. I wonder if he heard me. Hello.
Silver Wings 3946, Fort Worth, hello. Clear to the Kansas International Airport. Nander 2 departure, Tulsa transition, then is filed. Climb and maintain 3,000. Departure will be with me, squawk 0512.
Okay, Silver Wings 3946 cleared to Kansas City International via the Nander 2 Tulsa transition, then is filed. 3,000, expect, well, he didn't say, just 3,000, and we'll climb and maintain 3,000 at 0512 on the squawk.
Silver Wings 3946, read back correct, 34 left for departure, altimeter 2905.
Okay, we'll expect 34 left. We'll call you back when ready to taxi. Silver Wings 3946.
American 2309, back.
American 2309, welcome back. November 320, Delta Papa, climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, 0 Delta Papa.
Okay, let's go ahead and get in our stuff.
American 454, fly heading 060.
Which is code word for
4,000.
transponder code.
060, 4000, American 454.
0512. 0512. 0512. Okay, that is good. 3,000, how about that? Boy, we guessed good. All right. Altimeter was what we wanted. I could have sworn. Let's just double check.
November 320, Delta Papa, climb, maintain, follow for 360.
360, Delta.
Yeah, 29905. So we're good on that.
It's Frontier Flight 1245, 15,000 off the 3 out of Portland City.
Frontier Flight 1245, Fort Worth, hello, climb, maintain, follow for 360.
360, Frontier Flight 1245.
Alright, there we go. We're going to leave the manual in, because that's basically how we fly the Nander. It's an RNAV. It's an RNAV.
Walker 380, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb, maintain, follow for 340.
They're coming to level 340 from Walker.
Climb on heading 346. Okay.
Good evening, Fort Worth Center, Southwest 3102, climbing through flight level 310 at Stick.
Southwest 3102, the timing was uncanny. You are ready to contact. Through flight level 310, climb, maintain, flight level 380.
Oh, this is good.
380,
We'll work this out when we get down the road.
454, you are 4 miles from all in. Fly heading 030, maintain 4,000 until established. Cleared ILS, runway 36 left approach.
Left 030, maintain 4000, cleared ILS 36
I
left.
can see us doing Papa 1, Papa Charlie.
American 2309, descend and maintain 6,000.
Alright, let's make sure.
2309.
I got a sore throat. Let's see here.
20 is 10-7, climbing 15,000.
So we're going to be
Flight
346.
1820 Fort Worth, hello, climb, maintain, follow for 320.
320, Frontier Flight 1820.
There, this is about 346 right there. So we've got our heading set to the runway. We're in heading mode, IAS. We've got our target altitude. We've got the altimeter. Good. So let's go ahead and finish up where we started here. Pause it. Return. Weight. Yep, 2,000 kilos on the fuel. That's fine. Reserve is good. 170 is my cruise, which I believe that's what I filed. Let's just make sure. Yep,
So
I did
Center
file for
Charlie
170.
Charlie, passing flight level 185 for 31,000.
Okay, Des Moines is our backup plan, and our OFP.
Atari 17 Charlie, Fort Worth Center, hello, climb, maintain, follow for 310. You are ready to contact.
Climb, maintain flight level 310. Flight 17 Charlie.
15. Yeah, I'm having a hard time seeing today. There. All right.
Fort
So
Worth Center, Southwest 3102.
that works.
Southwest 3102.
Yeah, we got some impressive weather coming up here, but we like to deviate to the west here for a little bit.
No. No, he's too busy. He's too busy to deviate. Come on now. Okay.
Southwest 3102, left deviation is approved.
Okay, we'd like to probably go about 30 degrees to the left here for a little bit, Southwest 32.
Southwest 3102, approved as requested. JetBlue 27, descend and maintain 8,000.
Okay, we got that all good. But wait, everything's good. Everything's in where we want it to go. All right, let's go ahead and disconnect the ground power. Let's get the perf going. Alright, here we go. 111, 111, 114, V2 plus 5 will give us close to 120. Let's just call it 120. It's 119. Flaps will be, first flap will be 139. That all looks good to me. Go takeoff data. Confirm takeoff data. There's no icing conditions. We're at 17 degrees Celsius. I don't anticipate icing conditions. Yeah, so we might, as we get up there, obviously. We will, but not initially.
Maintain 3,000.
Reset the fuel. Yeah, that's a good call. Let's see, we got a 111 here as our target for V1 and VR. Let's go ahead and hit the auto to get my Yenta.
1322,
We got our Yenta.
Runway 36 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Haskell, clear for takeoff.
Alright, we got our trims up. We're all good here.
American 2309, turn right, heading 270.
All the cargo's on board. Oh, let's leave this down in case we need any more messages. All the cargo's down. Let's go ahead and close the doors. And let's get the push. Let's get the push. Wrong way. Boom, boom. Boom. Alright, let's request a pushback. Let's get it rolling, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and get our brake out of the way. Let's go ahead and get that nose wheel steering off. And let's begin our before propeller rotation checklist. CDLs are on.
American 454, runway
FMS and takeoff data. Yes, we've confirmed it. Trim set. Tail prop on board. Doors are shut. Seatbelts are on and beacon is on. Before propeller rotation checklist is complete. Is complete. Yeah, it is. Alright, are you guys ready? You guys hooked up yet? Let's go. Alright, so here we go. We're using ambitious pilots for our pushback today. No GSX. We're using ambitious pilots.
2309, you're 4 miles from Days, turn right, heading 320,
We've got an economy
3000 till established, cleared
operation
runway
here.
35 center approach.
Fired out right, 320, 3000 till established, cleared out 35 center, American 2309.
Okay. Can't really do a whole lot at this point. Yeah, so we're about 700 feet. So if we are to go around, we'd like to take it up to around 2,700, which would be good. 500 feet above this will be, let's call it 1,200. 1,100, 1,200 is when we need to go power management on takeoff. Okay, we are set. Let's go ahead and get the parking brake.
Maintain 17,000, Veda set, American 1322.
And we got our deal down there. I gotta flip the page. Here we go. Well, let's just see where our peeps are. Okay, our peeps are out there. So we're good there. Beacon's on, we're all set. Peeps out, let's go. Don't get too close to my prop, because I'm about ready to release it. Let's go ahead and get some hydraulics through the system. There we go. Alright, so let's go back up. And let's release that prop brake. Unlocked. We have rotation.
JetBlue 27, turn right, heading 270.
Alright, AMD 11, stable, condition lever 2 to auto, single channel, off.
American 2309, runway.
While we're doing this, let's just get the guard set up.
Right, 35 center,
And Center American 1578 with Quebec IFR to Minneapolis.
American 1578, I'll send you PDC here in a moment.
Roger.
Yeah. Okay, low pitch. We missed that call. Everything's looking good here. Yesterday was B. I think today's A. So let's hit that starter. Oh yeah, we got good starter indication. NH is now over 10, so let's go condition level 1 to feather. We have positive fuel flow. We are green in the oil pressure. ITT is stable. MP now is over 10 and stabilizing. Condition level 1 to auto. Single channel. Low pitch. Okay, let's go ahead and get the before taxi checklist going. Let's hit recall, cockpit comm hatch, all the notes, pass through the door, shut, condition levers 1 and 2, auto, anti-icing. We're good here. Let's just go ahead and do the rounds. Up here, let's get the TRU on. Let's go ahead and get our probe heats all on and our taxi light on. Okay, TRU is on a check, anti-skid test. Let's go ahead and hit that. Let's get our flaps into play as well. What are we looking for? We're looking for 4 green ends, and we have it. So the anti-skid test has been performed. Flaps are indicating 15. They are down and ready. Nose wheel steering is on. Procedure is complete. All right, let's go ahead, pull up the next one, just set your brakes, and then flip the parking brake off, and then bam, out comes the taxi checklist. Whoa, you can see us moving a little bit. Taxi takeoff light is on, brakes are, I just tested them, they work. FGCP and FMA, okay, let's see, so we've got FM1, FM2, we're coupled to the left. FMA is heading select, low bank, IAS, and flight director to the left. So we are good. Let's go ahead and take off config test. This little button down here below the flaps, and we are performed. All right, before takeoff, let's go ahead. We've got it set to take off here, so we're going to be taking off from runway 34 left. Conditions are wet. Be 10,500 feet. V1 111, V rotate 111. If we have any power loss or sudden yawing prior to V1, we're going ahead and cut the power, abort takeoff, and get off that runway. If we do make it into the air at 111, lose an engine, we're going to climb out at V2 plus 5, which would be 120. Once we get, assuming though that and we'll try to climb out to 2700. We'll make left traffic. We'll come around for the ILS 34 right. That's what we want to request. Okay. If we do get in the air and everything's cool, then at 1100 feet, we're going to go power management. Fly the flight director on a heading, and then as soon as we pass 139 on the speed, we're going to go ahead and flaps up. 3000 will be our initial.
United 1236, that's the call.
Yep, United 1236.
Couple things going on here. They could clear us direct to Cusno, Nander. They can also, I've also heard Belico. So there's a lot of things that they could do right out of the gate. He's pretty busy, so I would imagine we would get Nander or Belico fairly quickly. All right, takeoff briefing is set. Gust locks. Let's pop the gust lock. Flight controls is awfully dark out, but let's just go ahead. And we're good. I can see that. Let's just see. Is there any way I could see the elevator? Yeah, elevator looks good.
Frontier Flight 1820.
Left spoiler is good. Right spoiler green. Okay, we're good. Do we have our... Yeah, we have our thing called the transponder on. That's what that thing's called. Boost on, airflow, norm, cabin crew. We'll go ahead and give them a shout once we get rolling here.
JetBlue 27, runway 35 center, clear to land.
Nice little bug here. I didn't need it anyway. Are we going to take the rows? No, we don't need the rows. We're going to be going pretty well straight out. Now that we're out here, let's just go ahead and test, because we're going to have a lot of junk. All right. Let's make sure. Fort Worth Center, Silver Wings 3946 on the ground at Alliance, ready to taxi. In Fort Worth, we're on the Amazon hub side.
I see that. Silver Wing 3946, 34 left via Papa.
Via Papa, 34 left to Silver Wings 3946. Got to remember to tell them we're on the Amazon side. Whoa! Okay. Sorry, guys. Got distracted with the stream. All right, we're good here. We are definitely going at a pedestrian pace. I could hear my old instructors saying, taxi at the pace of a very brisk walk. I'm like, yeah, doesn't happen. I mean, it does with a small Cessna. Even then. We are the only people here. Just figure I'll let you guys know that. Cabin crew. Wind is 300 at 8. Engine bleeds are gonna be on. External lights, we'll hit them when we get it. Let's go ahead and reset our rudder. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and just flip on our external lights right now. Lateral heading, ladder cam, before takeoff checklist is complete. It's very quiet all of a sudden. Fort Worth Center, Silver Wings 3946, holding short runway 34 left at Alliance. Ready for departure.
Looks like we lost Fort Worth.
I think he's just taking a potty break.
Disconnected from the network.
Yeah, he's gone.
Rip. Rest in peace.
If you live in the DFW, you got a good storm passing through right now.
Yeah, good point. All right, what we'll do here, let's hang out. Well, it says we're right in the middle of a rainstorm, which we're not. All right, so this is a awkward situation here. There is bad. He probably got power knocked out. I'll just give you a quick look at what we're looking at here. So we're right here. This is Dallas, and so maybe he lost power, electricity. So we had Fort Worth Center on board. We don't any longer. So now we just go back to CTAF. We're burning fuel here on the ground. I could wait for him. He hasn't come back yet. So anyway, on the live stream, what do you guys think? Go to CTAF, take off, position report? Yeah. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Let's get in the air. Alliance traffic, Silver Wings 3946, departing runway 34 left to the north. Alliance. There we go. There's no one coming in. We're pretty safe here. Let's go ahead and flip the parking brake. Get rocking and rolling. Okay, here we go. We've got runway heading. Let's go ahead and hit the chrono. ATPCS is armed. MP is now at 100, releasing the brakes. 34 left is identified. 300 is the winds. If I can maintain the center line, that would be even better. Okay, V1 rotate. Gear up. Yaw damper. Oh yeah, we're getting blown pretty quick. Okay, here we are at 12. Let's go ahead and calm the climb and get into our acceleration phase. Alliance traffic, Silver Wings 3946, climbing through 1,500, clear of runway 34 left. Alliance. Flaps up. Catch that flight director coming back so we don't get that don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Alright, we're good, we're stable, and we're stabilizing on our climb. Let's go ahead and put the autopilot on, because we have some weather. Check that out in front of us. So what I'm going to do is, we're going to go ahead and deviate left. So we're going to deviate left about 25 degrees. And once we pass this in about 10 miles, we'll get rocking and rolling. Okay, landing gear is up, flaps are up, power management's to climb. Engine bleeds, they are on, taxi takeoff light is off, and the altimeter is set. Let's go ahead and keep rocking and rolling on our altitude. Let's bust them all the way up to 17. We're getting in some rain here. Let me go 30 degrees now offset. We are on the fringe for sure. You can hear the rain coming up on us. Yep, that's about all we get. Let's keep it going. Let's keep that turn going. Man, we're almost due west. That's crazy. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? I like flying with the light on. I like the lights. We can turn it down later. But for now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to 122. We'll position report. We're gonna go at this point. We're gonna continue to go here for another 5 miles. I want us to get at least into the yellow before we make another turn to the north. And we're getting out of the way of DFW traffic as well. Let's go ahead and get on our Alright. We can't see anything anyway. But at least we know we're in the clouds. Alright, let's see. We're still at 17 degrees Celsius. Something we want to make sure that we're continually monitoring. You know, with the anti-ice and the de-icing and all that good stuff. Okay. Turn on the roads a little bit and see here. Let's go direct Blico. Direct Blico. So we are turning to direct Blico. We have done a little bit of a deviation for weather. Here we were making fun of the guy whoa. Well, it's kind of like pick your poison, right? What is that, like the eye of the storm or something? Okay. It's gonna get a little rough here. Actually, you know what? Let's go north of Bleak. It's Zima, isn't it? Well, I'm sure they want us through Blico because it's a gate. So let's go ahead and stick with it. I'm looking to see, no one's really taken off at DFW, no one wants to go, it's great. Oh, that's a bonus that we've got. That was one advantage of taking off from Alliance. Okay, all right. We're about ready to go through the eye of the storm up here. I wonder if we should just scoot through here. Be kind of interesting, wouldn't it be? Let's scoot through here. So the idea. Ooh. Let's go right through here. Let's shoot this one right through here. So we're above, about ready to go through 10. Oh, we got a big old cell in front of us. How nice is that? Let's try to go this way. So here we are. Well, for some reason, there. We'll pass this. We'll get through this. You just see all the tops we're dealing with. We gotta get the packages done. Come on, we gotta get people's packages. They're like, they gotta get their Apple iPhone chargers, they gotta get their headphones, they gotta get, I mean, you know, they gotta get their high heel shoes, the purses, I mean, man, we got it all on board. We gotta get through this one. I'm banking that there is an opening out here. Bit of an opening. And there we go. Landing lights down. What should we do about the cabin service? I think we're good. I think we're out of it for now, from what I can see. So let's go ahead and turn off the seatbelt light. We may have to turn it on fairly quickly. But anyway. Actually, with all this, seatbelt light goes on. Yeah, we don't want to take that risk. Alright, we're crossing in here, so let's go ahead and hit the nav. Let's get back to Blico. We can at least see the ground. Well, our well wishes to the controller, because he obviously had a power failure. At his house and lost connection, which is unfortunate. But now we're on our way to Zima. We're at 5 degrees Celsius, so now is the time where we need to be if we're going to be going through precip. Bada bing, bada boom. We got to get on our anti-ice, right? So it's basically 7 degrees or less, right? TAT 7 degrees or less. Got my handy dandy cheat sheet out that did not come out of memory. Straight from the oh, look at that. Straight from the Magnar Nordau School of Icing. All right, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. One thing I've been forgetting, and a lot of people have let me know about it, is I've been forgetting to turn off my yaw damper off landing. You see? I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it's going on. Ding, ding, ding. On the instrument panel, yaw damper off on landing. And we'll see if it does any good. We'll see if I see it or not. It's tough, man. It's tough. The ATR's got a bad rap, for sure. For sure. And for some good reasons. I mean, so, you know, I've shot a couple videos, even one going into Kansas City. What was it? Oh, it was into Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, Fort Lauderdale, ILS 10 left. Going into Fort Lauderdale, 10 left. And it was the ILS, and as we're rolling out to capture the localizer, had just, you know, given my mouthful, you know, turn left, you know, 110 or whatever, 120 to intercept the localizer, or no, it was more like left turn, you know, 130, descend or maintain, yeah, that was, yeah, maintain 2000 until established on a localizer, clear for the ILS 10 left, yeah, so something like that, right? And so put all that in, getting ready. I've got my localizer in there as far as, you know, the navigation goes. I've gone to VILS1, and we're approaching the localizer, and then bam, the FMA goes roll heading, basically. And I'm like, what gives? But the plane turns left to intercept the localizer automatically, and it does, but yet it says roll hold, that's it, roll hold. And so come to find out, and along the way during my approach briefing, earlier in the flight, probably halfway through the flight, I was setting all of the approach, you know, going to the pre-approach, and I would set the right side. I'd go to VLS2, I'd set the right side, put our course in here, and I'd keep it there because we're coupled to the left. So I just keep it there, but we make sure we have got the course in there. It's all good. We also have, you know, on our nav, we would have on our nav too, we'd have, you know, basically on our active, we would have, you know, as a backup, we have the ILS. No, don't do that. Don't be a, well, hold on here before we get into this. Put on anti-icing. Don't be so proactive. Don't be a good, don't be ahead of the airplane, because basically if you don't do those things, if you just leave it on FM2, the FMA here works perfectly. It does. You'll get loc star, loc, the glide scope will kick in. But if you tune in ILS2, keep it at ILS2, tune in the course. Alright, so we've got icing, which is fine. Don't freak out. We're good. And so boom, you can just see that's why away we go down. Let's go ahead and get our cruise going here. And we froze. Oh. Okay, we're good here. Alright, we had a little bit of a freeze issue. Not sure that was in any connection with the icing. But as soon as the icing amber went on, you could see that our what ended up happening was, you know, the minimums went up tremendously, went right through our 170. And so, if we kind of, let's go here, let's go to the perf page. Oh, darn it, perf page 165, 165. So we were getting in there, right? But anyway, be that as it may. We're climbing, all good.
Can you hear me now on guard there? Hello.
See, I would transmit on guard, but I can't. But anyway, I don't know how to transmit on guard. Let's see. I should be able to figure this out.
Testing on guard. Hello.
Yeah, we hear you, man, but I can't. I would know how to do it on the smaller aircraft, but getting us to be able to respond in the guard, because I can hear the guard right here. We're tuned into the guard. Nope, nothing comes up on vPilot. So anyway, where was I? Oh, we got it. Timothy, thanks for joining us. Awesome. Thanks for subscribing. So, the deal is that where was I? Oh yeah, we're talking about the ILS approach in Fort Lauderdale 10 left. And so at the end of the day, that's no bueno. You can't be a diligent, proactive pilot for backup plans. You need to keep FM2 set, and then you'll get perfect loc star, and then you'll get green glide scope, all good. But if you set it to ILS2, set your course, leave it there, and shoot the approach, of course, your ILS1's all set. You'll get roll hold, or wings level. I've got that one too. And what will end up happening is you'll get alt, and then you'll get glide scope armed in Cayenne down here, but it'll never go green. It will always just stay armed in in light blue, right? And so you'll never get that. So weird thing is, it flies to glide scope. It flies the glide, starts going down. You're like, wait a minute. It captures the glide scope, but your FMA doesn't show that. So best thing to do on ILS approaches, don't be diligent. Don't be what the, basically what, all the manuals say to do. you know, leave this to FM2. Don't set it as a backup. Now, you could have it set. You can have, from what I found out, I've actually put it in your ILS2 as far as the active as a backup plan, right? But don't set it up here on the FGCP to ILS2. Leave it at FM2. And then if things go haywire, you need to use a backup plan, fine. Your course is already set. Your localizer's already set. Now you just got to flip the thing to ILS2. But don't do it if you're doing a regular approach. Yeah, hate to go there. Hate to say that, but that is kind of the direction. All right, let's see. Have we gotten back? No. No, we have not gotten back. And we're going to be probably making a turn here to Tulsa here and going around OKC. So you can kind of see, here we are. Here we are. And here's OKC. All right, so now's a good time to start, now that we've talked a whole bunch, let's go ahead and get into, I don't know who to call on center. So we got a couple different frequencies on center. And we'll wait on that. So we got 128.375 for the ATIS. So let's go ahead and put that in. 128.37. All right, so we got ATIS set in for Kansas City. Not getting anything yet, which is fine. Tower is 122.8. No, it's not. It's 128.2. And then ground's 121.8. And we're going to be parking at cargo on the north side. Cargo terminal on the northwest side of the airport. That's all I know. I'm sticking to it. Let's go ahead and just see what their digital ATIS looks like at the moment. Digital ATIS for them. So digital ATIS for them. (070) at 11. And it's going to be 10 statute miles, overcast 13,000. And we've got 3014. Wow. 3014. High pressure's coming in. Overall, pretty good though. Arrivals expect a visual approach, runway 9er. Okay, so we're going to expect runway 9. And that is information Tango. We do have approach. Yes. Kansas City approach, 123.95. So we got the gamut. We definitely got the gamut. In center, we just don't know what center is going to be. Tulsa right now is 299.7. So let's just go ahead and put in Tulsa. So we got 299.7. We're fairly clean out here, but we do have some precept holding down. What I feel like we're gonna. Whoa. We do have some precept around, so I'm not getting too crazy about turning things off. So that's the story on the ILS. And kind of what's going on there. The RNAVs have been good. The RNAVs have definitely been good. RNAVs are actually way easier. As a matter of fact, we'll actually put in the RNAV. We'll do both. We'll put in the RNAV, and then I'll have the ILS for Roy Niner in the hopper. So, let's go ahead and get the Nug 3. So let's do that right now. So the approach is going to be, let's do, oh man, is it Yankee or is it Zulu? Yankee or Zulu? Yankee or Zulu? Kind of jumped the gun there. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, so we accidentally brought up Yankee. Yeah, I don't know if I like Yankee. Let's see what Zulu looks like. So we're looking for the RNAV. Darn it. There it is. Oh yeah, I definitely don't like Zulu. So let's do Yankee. We'll definitely do the Yankee. Alright, so let's look down here. Let's go to Yankee. Wedding 3. Avia. Nah. We'll probably get vectored in and we'll see the runway. Going for the Wookiee. Yeah. How far are the Wookiee? The Wookiee's 9 miles. Or we could get the Joey. We can get the Wookiee or the Joey. The Joey's at 2,900 feet. And the Wookiee's at 4,000. I don't know how I'm going to get through this with a straight face with ATC. Are you like dressed up in Star Wars as you're in the... Alright, so we got the Wookiee and the Joey. I'm going to hit none on the VIA. I'm going to clear the discon between these 2 points. Let's make sure that we know how to fly to Wedding, the Wedding 3. Okay, the Wedding 3. So Wedding is going to be at 12,000. Interesting. So we need, so we might, well, we'll see what they call. What do we need to do for landing? Man, this is sloppy. Oh, there's the Wookiee out there. All right, so they want to know me. Nami. Know me. Gnome. Gnome. Of course. Know me. Know me. Know me. Know me, Wookiee, Joey. Know me, Wookiee, Joey. Know me, Wookiee. We're just not, you can't make this stuff up. All right, so Wu-Tang. It is, it's Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang, who's Smalls. We got Smalls in twice. I don't know why we do. We should not have Smalls in twice. Meanie. Know me. Wookie. Joey. Oh man, how am I gonna make it past ATC? We got 2 Smalls in here, which kind of bothers me. You know, do I delete one and all hell breaks loose? No. Alright, did I lose the top of descent? No. The top of descent is there. Not that we need it though, because we're probably going to get descended upon And if we do descend on the deal, we can do that. But look, 7,000, 6,000, I would be descending right to 5,000. We could just hit the VNAV on the descent, and it would be pretty good. The Wu-Tang 3. I'm going to call it the Wu-Tang 3. What else would we call it? I don't know. I've never done it before. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. Ting. Wu-Ting. Wu-Ting 3? The Wu-Ting 3. The Wu-Ting 3. Alright. We should be getting into airspace here fairly soon to where Kansas City is going to start calling us. I don't know who to call first. How are they broken up? I'm not sure. ZKC. Let's try it. ZKCARTCC. Is it net or org? Net? No. Didn't work. How about org? Okay. What I'm looking at is how they sector up. I don't see a sector map for them. Yeah, I don't see a sector map for their splits. Oh well. It is what it is. They'll call us in a minute. Actually, you know what? I can start listening to at least one of them right now. Let's go ahead and listen to 134.30. Actually, before we do that, let's go ahead and also, we got the RNAV, but let's also pull down the ILS. Charts, approach. ILS runway 9er. So let's go ahead and pull down the ILS. And let's get the... Now that's freaking a mouthful. That looks like an RNAV slash ILS, doesn't it? Man, that's a mess. Alright, 109.7, 94 degrees. So here's what we're going to do. $109.7. Let me go on the back up here. Okay. Let's get the course going really quick here. Let's go. Set the heading bug. Heading. So we want to see this bad boy go to 9.6. 9.6? Yeah, no. 9.4. Okay, 9.4. Let's put things back. Away we go. Don't want to mess things up. Rolling here. We're rolling. Do I want to set a secondary flight plan? Do I want to set a secondary flight plan? Normally I would do it if we're marginal. If we're marginal on our arrival. LMN direct. I'm gonna do it really quick. New flight plan. Route KMCI. God, I hope it doesn't freeze.
Kansas City Senate, good evening. Briar Pilot Club 6, climbing 14.4 for 15,000, direct Tulsa.
Hello, Club 6, Kansas City Senate, good evening. Climb maintain level 380. Apologies about all the confusion. We're having some audio issues there over Tulsa.
380, all good. Thank you, Pilot Club 6.
Kansas Center, American 1650, requesting step away for about 10 minutes.
Okay, secondary flight plan is in. We're about 40 miles away from Tulsa. Okay, secondary flight plan.
American 1653, approved. Report back, please.
Thank you.
Alright, we're good there. The secondary flight plan is put in.
Warlock 13, turn right heading 300.
Flight 300, Warlock 13.
While we're doing that, let's put in our approach. (123.95). So now we got approach in the box. Let's exchange with the guard so we don't have ATIS just come alive.
Center, good evening. Southwest 1904. Information India, Tulsa, ready for checking.
He hasn't pinged me yet. Let's see, how would we exit runway 9er?
Kansas City Frontier Flight 1863, level
Charlie
16,000.
6. Foxtrot or Echo.
1863, Kansas City Center, good evening. Climb maintain level 360.
Climb level 360, 1863.
We're all set. Wooting 3.
Warlock 13, proceed direct oath.
With Tulsa, information India, ready for taxi.
Direct oath, Warlock 13.
American 1313, turn right heading 310.
310, American 1313.
Southwest 3102, contact Denver Center 132.22, good night.
Over to Denver 32.22, Southwest 312, good night.
Kansas City Center, United 1550, over to flight level, actually, level 340 from flight level 350.
United 1550, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Center, Southwest 1904, radio check.
Kansas 169, Southwest 3079, passing 14,500, climbing 15,000.
Southwest 3079, Kansas City Center, good evening, climb maintain level 340.
Southern District 3079.
Southwest 2394, contact Denver Center 127.65, good night.
12765, Southwest 2394.
Kansas City Center, Silver Wings 3946, 30 miles south of Tulsa at 17,000.
Silver Wings 3964, Kansas City Center, good evening.
Hello? All right, so we got the contact by Kansas City Center, which is fine. Still on Tango as far as Kansas City information goes. Ah, Lucas. Hog Flies is coming in. Lots of weather, yes. 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 It's been fun. It's been fun. We have, what do I want to show? I want to show VATSIM. We went through that. Jeez, and we're about ready to go through some more, which is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So anyway, yeah, it gives us a chance to stretch our legs a little bit on the anti-icing. We've got, at this time, I don't see where we have the precip right around here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off definitely the de-icing, because we had the amber icing light go on, and we're good here on the anti-icing. Just need to keep an eye out once we get closer to here. We'll go ahead and watch out for all those things. So we're now into Kansas City airspace, which is fun. So we're going into runway 9, or we think. Just like the other night, we thought we were going into runway 10 left at Fort Lauderdale, and our group flight, 2 of us got put into 10 right, and 1 got put into 10 left. So I was already set up for 10 left.
American 1313,
no big deal.
Patients proceed direct to oath.
We had a long downwind to figure it all out.
American 1313, thank you.
Definitely a lot of downwind.
Contact Denver Center 127.65, good night.
There is a boatload of people right now in the FNO. Let's see. Just Denver. I mean, there's snow. There's snow looks to be coming into Denver.
Pilot Club 7238, we would like to
look at that.
request higher flight level for 380.
I mean, that's just crazy.
Pilot Club 7238, I'm sorry, you went higher than 300?
That's correct.
Pilot Club 7238, maintain 16,000 for now, and what's your the flight level you want?
We'll maintain,
so we are coming in on the Wu-Tang,
like,
the Wu-Tang 3.
Flight level 380, 380, sorry.
Okay, Pilot Club 7238,
or the what
I
none?
have that
What
request,
in?
just maintain 16,000 for now.
I don't know what they call it. This should be interesting. Definitely should be interesting. We are pretty much over Tulsa right now. And make sure we got everything the way we want it.
City Center, Southwest 554 needs to step away for 2 minutes.
Southwest 554, approved, report back, please.
Booko, Southwest 554.
Alright, so things get happening on the Wu-Tang 3. Do we go to Zora? No.
Center Delta 3293, level 340.
We're STASN. We're STASN to Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang's 1-2000 though. So we have to keep that in mind.
Delta 3293, Kansas City Center, good evening.
We're pretty far away. I have a hard time to believe that top of descent is so late. But center of heading bug. We'll see what happens. I mean, we've got it for TASN. There's no, there's no restriction, but Wu-Tang is 1-2000 on the dot, and then above 7 on smalls, above 6 on money, and then 5,000 at Nomi, and then we going for the Wookiee.
7238, proceed direct frac. Foxtrot, Romeo, Alpha, Kilo, Sierra, cover maintain level 3.
So we have it set up for the RNAV right from Wookiee. So if we need to just go direct, because he's going to clear us visual, the way that the weather's shaking up. So we'll definitely get a visual.
Heading 3004 now, then rejoin for with the avoidance.
Just figured out how to change my YouTube name to my Twitch name.
300 and advise when you are back on course.
Left heading
Marketing man.
We will advise
Definitely figured out how to change this. Hog flies.
554 is back, and I brought snacks for everybody.
Hog flies is in the house. Good stuff.
Yay. Thank you.
So I've got, for those who, I've got my yaw damper off. My yaw damper off. Where is it? Yeah, right there.
5,000.
Yaw damper off for landing. I've been reminded. I have been failing to turn off my yaw damper on landing.
3376.
It's all good. All good.
Kansas City Center, United 1630, heavy passing through 270 for 230.
So 114.4 is Tulsa. So we're sitting at about 12 miles away.
1630 heavy, Kansas City Center, good evening. Descend by the JSTASN 4 arrival, landing south, Kansas City altimeter 3014.
Altimeter 3014, descend by the JSTASN 4, landing south, United 1630.
Landing south, let's check it out. 'Cause that's not what I had. Alright, so I'm going to go to Digital ATIS, and we're going to go to International, Kansas City International.
American 1313, contact Denver Center now 127.65, good night.
Yeah, so Kansas City International winds are 070 at 11. Altimeter is 3014, expect visual runway 9er. Departures also expect runway 1 left and
7238, Roger, proceed direct frac.
Direct frac, about 7228.
I'm good with 9er. We're already set up for it. Let me keep Digital ATIS up.
United 135, I'm sorry, say the request altitude again? 135, climb maintain level 370.
Alright, so here it is, Digital ATIS. If you guys,
Windy City 49,
status.cloud.cloud with a w.io. Anyway.
United 1550, descend by the Cam at 3 arrival, Oklahoma City altimeter 29095.
29095, descend by the Cam at 3 arrival, United 1550.
Alright, we got some precip coming up. definitely got some presets, so let's go ahead and at least get on our anti-icing. And I would assume once we get the amber light, because we have a pretty good track record of getting the amber icing light on this, we'll go right to our de-icing. We're sitting at 200 knots here on the cruise, so
And United 1630,
should be okay.
sorry, but we're a bit confused here. You said Kansas City landing south, but the ATIS says 0 landing, runway 09, so...
United 1630, my apologies. They must have changed it and not told me. Just go by what the ATIS says and landing runway 9. My apologies.
All right, thank you.
Okay. All right.
Hello, Kansas City, Thunder, this is Mike.
We got controllers apologizing, all this stuff. It's all good.
Pilot Club 711, Kansas City Center, good evening. Climb maintain for level 380.
Climb maintain for level 380, Parker 7.
So we are talking to a controller who's an I3. Good stuff. And he's been on for an hour and 9 minutes. Let me turn this off here. All right, let's just make sure we got approach in the hopper. So approach is 123.95.
Kansas City Center, 1550.
We don't need Tulsa anymore. So let me go back to the ILS for runway 9er just to have it in here.
United 1550, I'm sorry, say
Yep,
again.
95, good.
Can we have about 10 minutes out of cockpit, please?
Yeah, 1550, food back. Food report back, please.
Report back, United 1550.
We're still at information tango, so it's good stuff. Want to try to give the approach controller tango. That's my goal, to give the approach controller tango. And then watch it turn to, you know, uniform or something.
Southwest 3030, contact Oklahoma City now 124.6, good night.
24.6, great job, Southwest.
Great job, great job. Great job, absolutely. Doing a great job. I certainly wouldn't want to do it. I was considering it though. I was definitely considering at least getting the ground rating, but oh my gosh, if anyone has looked into it, go to VATSIM USA, register, see all the training that you got to do just to get to the ground, just to be a ground controller and do the ATIS. I mean, it's a lot. It's intense. And it's a massive time commitment.
American 684, contact Denver Center now 132.22, good night.
I give these guys all the credit in the world. And gals. Guys and gals. I don't hear too many gals on here. But I like to listen. I definitely like to listen to real life approach control. You know, right before they hand off to the tower, right? They're coming in from center. I'd love to hear that final approach control, you know, where you get the ILS clearance or the RNAV clearance or the visual clearance. I listen to Boston a lot because we fly up in the Cape Air Virtual, right? So I listen to Boston a ton whenever I can, Boston approach. And there is some really, as you would imagine, some really good controllers there. But there is a lady who is the consummate professional. And she's probably the best they have. Probably the best they have. Interestingly, I also was reading where you need to be under 30 years old to apply to become an air traffic controller. I had no idea. So I mean that eliminates me almost by twice. Okay, here we go. So we're in the let's just see when this the amber light goes off. This should be interesting. We are in 0 degrees Celsius.
I'm sorry, say again?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I'm not seeing any buildup at all. There goes the amber icing light. So let's go ahead and throw on.
Pilot Club.
All right, and it's off. Where is that, by the way?
Pilot Club 711, you can proceed direct fracs. Foxtrot, Romeo, Alpha, Kilo, Sierra.
Thank you, sir. Direct fracs,
Let's see if I can see it. Oh. I thought it was on the wing, just underneath the wing.
United 1630, contact Kansas City, approach now 123.95, United.
123.95.
As far as the icing, alright, we're out of it, so let's go ahead and turn it off. Oops. We'll leave the anti-icing on because, again, we're under 5 degrees TAT, and we've got preset humidity in the air all over the place. Oh, so you tried. So Hogfly's tried it. Man, he did it for solid 2 weeks. Man. It was for real. It was for real. You know, I never ever will lose my temper or get upset at these controllers. It is. Now, the ones that are pros, okay, they know what they're doing, right? And so, you know, what are they going to do? But the ones, you know, some of the ones that, we get some of the quirkiest stuff.
Good evening, Center. American,
particularly on the routes. Flying out of Orlando
American 611, Kansas City, good evening.
The other day, and they're trying to gate me out of a jet departure and an RNAV jet departure, and then Tower was clearing me to the first RNAV position on the jet departure, and I'm like, no, we're in an ATR, it's just not going to work for us. So, you know, just got to help them, coach them through, be patient. It's all good. I definitely do like the controllers in Jacksonville, and the Jacksonville ones, man, they're good. Orlando covers, they cover Orlando, so that's a lot of fun. Jacksonville controllers, I see Jacksonville and Boston. And I always look for VATSIM. It seems like both of them are always open. They've got a very dynamic following, do a good job. Not to slight, you know, we're flying through Kansas City, you know, Fort Worth, Miami. Not to slight any of those. I mean, they're great. Good stuff. Definitely flying out in the Bahamas, though, don't see much. Don't see much online. Puerto Rico, yes. The San Juan C-Rap, I think they call it. They're on a lot. Definitely. Alright, I haven't heard a transmission here in a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Just make sure it's still on frequency, so we're good. Let's just make sure we're still on Tango. Let me see. We can pick it up.
Kansas City International Airport ATIP information, Tango 0053 Zulu. West 070 at 11.
Same thing.
Visibility 10. Ceiling 13,000 over 10. Temperature 12. 2.4. Altimeter 3014. Right.
All right.
United 1550,
Wow.
Roger.
3014.
And for your information, Oklahoma City is landing north.
Thank you.
What was it again? 30014.
And Kansas City Center United 1550.
Let's say it now.
1550, go ahead.
According to Oklahoma City 8, it says they're landing south.
I'll double check with him, but he just let me know that he's. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't read. It is landing south. My apologies.
He's good. No worries, man. It's all good.
American 1653, are you back yet?
It is all good.
Yeah, sir. I reported like 10 minutes ago that I was back online.
It's kind of like
American 1653, my apologies. You're leaving my airspace now.
like
Memphis,
sports, right? You know,
frequency change approved. Have a nice flight.
we love to get kind of fired up at the referees and officials and whatnot. But man, go ahead and try it. Try to be a referee. Try to be an official. Jeez.
Frontier Flight 71, Kansas City Center, good evening. Recycle transponder squawk 1122.
1122,
Southwest 3969, contact Kansas City Center now, 125.72, good night.
So I think Hog Flies, you're still on. So Hog, you said you had the
Southwest 3969,
the Twin Cessna 414. Do you have the GTN 750 package from TDS that goes on it for the navigation?
Number 7 Romeo Papa, contact
Just curious if you have that or not.
132.22, good night.
22.227 Romeo Papa, thanks for the help, see ya.
Number 876 Juliet Mike, contact Denver Center, 127.65, good night.
127.65, 876 Juliet Mike.
And you also said you have, you know, the 208. Do you have the black square 208? The Caravan 208 from Black Square.
Kansas City Center, good evening, American 577, checking in, flight level 360.
American 577, Kansas City Center, good evening.
So for those of you watching on the recording, your control, I don't know if anyone's ever done that. Leave a comment if you like it. We're thinking about sharing a cockpit, but unfortunately ATR is not supported by your controls or your control or whatever the case may be. Yeah, not supported. So looking at other aircraft. Like I said, I also fly with KFRP Virtual. We fly the Twin Cessna, and I use, I mean, you can use a number of different aircraft, but I happen to use the FlySimAware Twin Cessna Chancellor, the C414. Love that aircraft. Absolutely love it. Now I like the Bonanza a little better, but at the excuse me, the Baron. I like the Baron a little better, but yeah, I do. Okay, here we go. We got all the icing on, de-icing and anti-icing. I expect the amber to go off here any minute again. Maybe not though, since we have we've loaded up on de-icing. Getting a little warmer, and we're at 1 degree Celsius now. We'll probably be out of trouble pretty soon. Shocking how much snow there is out in the Denver area right now.
2765 United 2625.
And yet it's not here. So here we are, coming into Kansas City. Kansas City just dropped their delivery. Interesting. And Denver's over here, and then look at all that snow. What are the conditions here? Yep, snow. 1.5 mile visibility. Snow. Beautiful. Not where we're going. We're on the front end of the bad weather.
Delta 995, turn right heading 010, vector for sequencing.
010, Delta 995.
Pilot Club 6, turn right heading 010, vector for sequencing.
Right heading 010, Pilot Club 6.
I want him to say Wu-Tang first before I say it. So I don't know if it's the Wu-Tang 3. I'm thinking it's the Wu-Tang 3. Get this off. There it is, the Wu-Tang 3. Alright, so 15000 or 13000, one of those are going to be the cloud, so pretty soon we'll be out of all this junk. I know, y'all damper off on landing. Yes, it's staring me right in the face here, my little post-it note. We'll see if I don't forget.
Club 7228, requesting 5 minutes out.
You know, let me go ahead,
7320,
in case the RNAV comes to fruition, let me just brief for it. Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm briefing for it. So, airport elevation's at 1,000.
Flight 71, contact Denver Center 132.22, good night.
13222.
So we got airport elevation at 1,000, okay. Alright. So 1320, let's just go 1320. Oh, good lord. Takes forever. So we'll make that our minimum. I'm not going to do it for the ILS, but we'll do it here. So the Wookiee's 4,000, the Joey's 2,900. Wookiee 4,000, Joey 2,900.
50 contact Oklahoma City now 124.6, good night.
94 is the course.
Delta 995, turn right heading
And we're all set.
260.
What is the miss? The miss is 4,000. Yes, same as Wookiee. How convenient. We'll end up putting it at 4,000, I think, on Wu-Tang, right? No, it's 5,000. 5,000, then we'll get down to 4,000 for the Wookiee. I would imagine we're going to be getting a descent clearance here fairly.
American 577, turn right heading 020, vector for sequencing.
I have no idea where he is. Oh, all these people heading in. So here, he's busy sequencing all these people out here in his airspace. Great. He's doing a good job. What do we got? Icing again? We got the amber ice. And we're coming out of it. We're still at 1 degree Celsius, so yeah. Alright. Just a quick time and fuel check. We have 1190 fuel on board. Let's just see really quick here before we start getting hot and heavy with the approach. Go to our OFP. STASN 1158 at STASN. Very interesting. So we're gonna be a little lower on our fuel. Yeah.
Delta 995, my apologies. I meant to give you a left turn, but just continue the right turn to 270 for right now. My apologies.
Okay, right turn 270. We'll keep it coming, Delta 995.
Pilot Club 6, I'm going to give you the same turn, right turn heading 270.
Right 270, Pilot Club 6.
We have a plus factor, for sure. Interesting.
Southwest 554, contact Denver Center now 132.22, good night.
Ground speed. They want ground speed to STASN at 324. Yeah, I'm not even close.
3222.
We're at 300 ground speed, flight planning 1 at 326. So not only are we late,
Legend 2256, Denver Center,
so we got to keep an eye on the fuel.
Kansas City Center, good evening. Recycle transponder, squawk 6045.
6045, 2256.
American 611, thank you for your patience. Turn left, left turn heading 270.
So drop dead is 769.
320, about 42.
Call it 77. 770 kilos.
Delta
Of when we need to make the decision to go to Des Moines.
Civil Wings 3946, descend via the Wu-Tang 3 arrival. Kansas City's landing east, Kansas City altimeter 3013.
Okay, descend via the Wu-Tang 3 arrival, Silver Wings 3946.
Delta 995, proceed direct KISS. Correction, proceed direct Garden City.
Direct Garden City.
Alright, so let's go ahead and push in 5.
Club 7238.
Probably should have done this a long time ago.
Club 7238, roger, thank you.
Let's start the descent at this point.
Pilot Club 7238, turn right heading 020, vector for sequencing.
We'll take this bad boy down to 5.
Second place slow, Pilot Club 7238.
Pilot Club 7238, turn right heading 020, vector for sequencing.
We'll put our target down to 5. And then let's go ahead and hit VPATH.
Delta 3293, turn right heading 020, vector for sequencing.
Right,
Okay.
020, Delta 3293.
Alright, I'm okay with that. Alright,
Delta,
so...
American 611, proceed direct Halen.
So here's what we're going to do.
American 577, turn left, left turn heading
We'll probably get
240.
VPATH once we cross TOD. So let's just keep it right here. We know we need to get down to 12. So let me raise this bad boy to 12.
Can we get to level 340?
American 577, roger, send them
And we'll
maintain
VS it down to 12. On our way to 12. So here we go. Alright, you can see it coming at, so here, we'll be at 12 just in front of it, and I can go down just a little bit more actually. So, what am I looking at, right? I'm looking at this right in here. So I'm looking at that 1-2000 line.
American 611, contact Denver Center now, 132.22, good night.
I now have a descent at basically 1,000 foot per minute, and you can see if we continue on that descent pattern, we'll be at 1-2000 right before Wu-Tang, which will be fine. And then we just need to be above 7 on smalls and above 6 on money, and then at 5 at Nomi.
7238, proceed direct Garden City.
Direct Garden City, Falcon 7238.
Okay, we got the magenta box. Hooray! So we've got the magenta box. We're getting close. We're going to get handed off here soon. 123.95. And what is it? It's still Tango. It is still Tango. Information Tango. Remember, my one sole goal was to make sure to tell approach Tango. It's not to hit all of these different restriction altitudes. Are we going to pass it? When are we going to pass it? When are we going to pass the TOD? TOD, the descent line. Oh, here we go. All right. VNAV. VPAT, there it is. Hooray! Let's go ahead and push us down to 5,000 now. So wasn't that interesting, right? We tried to engage the VNAV prior to the top of descent. So we had the top of descent marker, and it didn't want to do it. Just said Alt star, right? So then we VS'd it all our way down to through.
Thank you for your patience. Proceed direct Halen.
So we VS'd it, and then once we cross the top of descent, up comes our descent checklist, and then we can do VPATH. There's the constriction. You know, the restriction, I should say, at 1-2000. Everything else will be fine.
Right turn heading 180.
All right, descent, FMS, recall. Landing elevation, it's in. FMS nav, LNAV, and perf set and checked. Do we have the decision altitude in MD? Yes, it's checked.
Civil Wings 3946, contact Kansas City approach now 123.95, good night.
23.95, Silver Wings 3946. Have a good night. 2395.
Pilot Cubs.
Remember, information tango. Seems awfully quiet. Kansas City approach, Silver Wings 3946, descending through 13,000 on the Wu-Tang 3 with information tango. Hooray!
Silver Wings 3946, St. Louis approach, thank you for tango. And altimeter is 3013, but you have that with tango. You expect vectors for the visual approach, runway 09er.
Alright, we'll expect vectors for the visual 09er, Silver Wings 3946. Alright, so we're set up for it. So we've got the RNAV in play in our FMS. We do have in the backup, we've got the ILS for runway 9er. So our frequencies are set for the ILS. If we do need to go that route, don't think we will. Hopefully we won't. We've got the RNAV in play. So we got RNAV in play. Now is the time to get to our next frequency, which will be tower, which is 128.2. Okay, 128.2. We're good. How are we doing on the descent? We just went through our first constraint of Wu-Tang at 12,000 like a champ. And now we just need to be above 7,000 on small, so we just need to keep an eye on that. I think we'll be fine. We just went through Wu-Tang and we have 11. Okay, so we got 1,110 kilos. We were supposed to be at 1,180 kilos. Or 70 kilos, one of those. Anyway, our drop dead decision will be to go back to, or to go to Des Moines will be 770 kilos. Just want to keep that in mind. What is the, well, we won't have a miss because we'll be visual. So it should all be good. It's starting to break up right now. But it's good practice, right? We just want to make sure that, I mean, we would do this if we were flying an ILS or an RNAV. We would have our contingency planning. I've already got the secondary plan in play to go to Des Moines if we need to. All good. Let's get the heading bug straight because it's bugging me. I know it's a bad joke. Buster didn't like that. Didn't like that joke. If Buster likes your chat, he's gonna give you a bark, man. But if he doesn't, he's gonna give you a growl. That's just the way it's gonna work. All right, we're good here. Why, oh why, am I not showing up here? I mean, it's okay that I'm not showing up.
Kansas City Center, hello again, United 1630, heavies on the go.
United 1630, Kansas City approach. Roger, turn left heading 360, maintain 4,000.
Left 360, maintain 4,000.
Oh, it's not the scale, so maybe we're not on it yet. When we cross smalls, we'll see if it shows up. All right, we are now passing through 10, so we are now through 10. So let's go ahead and get our lights on. We have always left on the seat belts. What are we on right now? Oh yeah, we're 14 degrees Celsius. See ya. And hit the light. We're good. So it takes off all of our restrictions. Bingo. So we hit this AOA light off. It's good. Arrival briefing. Yep, we're done. Descent checklist. How about the approach? Let's go ahead and do it since we're through 10 now. Seatbelts are on. Landing lights are on. Altimeter. We got 3015. It is set. Cabin altitude 1,000. We are good to go. We are good to go. Yes, it's not daylight in Kansas City right now. Yes, I know. I know. I know. Where's the immersion? Where's the realism? I know. I know.
United 1630 Heavy, turn left, heading 270.
Left 270, United 1630.
We're coming in quick, so I'm going to go ahead and drop us to 200 at this point. We have a 31 knot tailwind, so we're pushing it. I need to get slow down because we'll never get to flap speed in time, because we're going to get pushed hard. It'll be fast. If I can maintain around 190, that would be good as we're coming in here. I'm surprised he hasn't slowed me down as it is. There's no traffic coming in, so I think we're good. He only has departure traffic. Oh, there's the heading bug again. VPATH is on. I'm going to hit the approach. So that puts in VFP, right? Our vertical flight profile. So we now have VFP on. I think I can see the runway right now.
United 1630 Heavy, descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000.
So we will use this for our guidance. Can't fly it for mist, can't do anything like that. We're just using it for guidance on the vertical flight path. And it kind of helps us to line things up visually. So above 6,000, so Nomi will be 5,000, Wookiees 4, Joey's 2,900. Right? Right. Ooh, BFP already. Okay, just got to keep an eye on it. Did not think we would go green so quickly on the VFP. Be curious if he takes me off the hook. He probably won't. He's probably just going to say, hey, do you have it in sight? Go for it. And I've got it in sight right now. So basically if he told me, hey, you're at blah, 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 report field in sight, I'd have to go with it. Yeah, it's about 20 miles away. I wish he would just clear me for it right now. Ground is 0.8. We'll go to ground as soon as we go to tower. 0.8. Remember that, bus.
At 1630 Heavy, turn left, heading 180. Report on rollout. Report the field to be at your 10 o'clock position, about 10 miles. Report the field.
Left heading 180, and we'll report the field, United 1630.
Silver Wings 3946, descend and maintain 4,000. Turn left heading 180. Correction, 360.
Okay, down to 4,000, left 360, Silver Wings 3946. All right, so he's taking us off, unfortunately.
And United 1630 Heavy, we have the field.
4,000, 4,000.
United 1630 Heavy, clear to the visual approach for runway 09er.
Clear the visual 09er, United 1630.
Let's get on the bug, and let's get moving. See, he's gonna wonder, did you get my message or not?
So we're in 3946, traffic, 1 to 2 o'clock, about say 6 miles at 3,000 feet, turning on the approach for runway 09er, report in sight.
We have traffic in sight, so we're wings 3946.
And Silver Wings 3946. Airport's at your 2
Yeah, we
o'clock
got it.
position and 15 miles. Report to field.
Silver Wings 3946 has the field in sight.
Silver Wings 3946. Reduce speed to 180 knots for traffic. Cleared for the visual approach, runway 09er.
Okay, down to 180 on the speed and cleared for the visual approach 09er. Silver Wings 3946. All right, so watch this.
United 1630 Heavy.
Direct to
tower 128.2.
Wookie.
28.2, United 1630 Heavy, goodbye.
Let's go back to nav. So now we're back on the RNAV. I'm going to end up redoing it. I need to keep it slow though, because I don't want to run into his back. He should be much faster than me. Okay, direct again. Wookie. Right, we do a double direct. And that will get us sort of where we need to be.
Departure, hello, Bravo Challenger, Bravo 3077, passing 4.6410.
We have gone through the altitude.
Challenger Bravo 3077, St. Louis departure radar contact. Turn left heading 360, climb maintain 15,000.
Alright.
Turn left heading 360, climb, maintain 15,000, Challenger Bravo 3077.
Silver Wings 3946, contact tower on 128.2.
28.2, Silver Wings 3946. Alright, so that was very interesting. Alright, now I'm going to go back. Go back on the autopilot.
Challenger Bravo 3077, turn left direct Diggy.
Now.
Sure, left, direct to Diggy, Bravo 3077.
No, it's certainly not working. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to maintain this. And let me put in some speed. Yeah, let's go to tower. International Tower, Silver Wings 3946, visual runway 9er.
Silver Wings 3946, International Tower, good evening. You're following a 737, I believe, on a few mile final there. The wind is 08011, runway 9er, number 2, cleared to land.
Alright, clear to land number 2, runway 9er, Silver Wings 3946.
And Silver Wings 3946, sorry, he's actually a heavy 777, so caution we can turbulence for him.
We'll be advised. Silver Wings 3946, thank you. Alright. Alright, now let's go back and let's see if we can fly this stupid approach. Yeah, we really flipped through it, boy. I just had it in my heart of hearts to fly this as an RNAV. Yeah, let's go ahead and come on now. Let's get down there. First notch of flaps. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna fly it or what? I don't think it's gonna fly it, guys. Alright, that's okay. Wait a minute. Yep, there it goes. Alright, it says 1,000 feet, so let's see what happens here. we're 5 miles out, so that's about right. Remember, field elevation's 1,000 feet. All right, landing gear. We're 5 out, so let's go ahead and get the landing gear down. Taxi takeoff light is on. We got 3 green. Let's go ahead and go full flaps in a minute. Jeez. Let's go to power management. We're good here on power management.
At 1630 Heavy, welcome to Kansas City. Contact ground 121.8 and have a great night.
121.8, at 1630, good night.
Kansas City Tower, United 1212, sure runway 1 left, day Alpha 11, ready for takeoff.
There's just no way.
1212 International Tower, good evening. The wind is 080 at 11. Fly runway heading, runway 11, or sorry.
It looks like we are absolutely so far off.
Runway heading 1 left, clear for takeoff, United 1212.
500.
Yeah, I'm taking it over.
Approaching minimum.
It's been just an absolute train wreck trying to do the RNAV on this one. But we'll be all right. I'd much rather fly it visually anyway. Where's the freaking Pappy? Wouldn't that be nice? Yaw damper. Thank you.
500.
All right, now we can come down.
Approaching minimum.
Yeah, we are. Flaps, everything's looking good.
Minimum. Minimum.
Continuing, but we're visual, so we really don't have to do that.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
1212, contact Kansas City departure 123.95, good night.
123.95, United 1212 on next flight.
You too.
Well, let's not stop.
And Silver Wings 3946, welcome to Kansas City. Contact ground 121.8, and have a great rest of your day.
21.8, thank you. Silver Wings 3946, you too. Alright, let's go ahead and lick our wounds. Let's go ahead here, radar, let's get the radar off. Let's go ahead and get our lights off. Get that strobe off. I don't think we're going to be crossing anything, so we're good. Let's go ahead and, yeah, I never did the thing, 121. We're too busy trying to keep the plane from crashing.
Are you, did you already set up your engines and all that?
No, we need to start. Frontier Flight 15.
Alright, Frontier Flight 15, that ramp is uncontrolled. Push start will be at your discretion. Just stay within the ramp. But push start, and then just contact me when ready for taxi.
Okay, we'll contact you when ready to taxi Frontier Flight 15.
Alright, Frontier Flight 798, you're going to contact tower now 128.2. We'll sit. Contact tower 128.2. See, I love you. Love you. Taking it 42, go ahead and contact that tower controller 128.2. We'll sit.
128.2, see you, Air Canada 42.
International ground. Silver Wings 3946, vacated runway 9er at Charlie 6, taxiing to the north cargo ramps.
Last aircraft calling standby, break, United 1630, cross runway 1 right at Charlie Bravo to the new terminal.
Break.
Cross runway
So that's
1
serious.
right on Charlie, and then Charlie Bravo to the new terminal, United 1630. Good night.
And SIL Silver 3946, you ready for, you needed a taxi?
Silver Wings 3946, vacated runway 9er at Charlie 6, taxiing to the north cargo ramps.
Sorry, I'm familiar with the north cargo. Can you kind of give me a little general direction of that?
Absolutely. Silver Wings 3946 would like to go to the cargo ramp off of Alpha 6.
Alright, Silver 3946, once that United 777 passes you, you can taxi to the north cargo ramp via Delta Bravo Alpha 5. No, correction, Alpha 6.
Okay, taxi to cargo ramp via Delta Bravo Alpha 6, and we'll wait for the United to pass. Silver Wings 3946.
Frontier Flight 319, ready for taxi with uniform.
Oh!
Frontier Flight 319, runway, let's give you runway 1 left, taxi via...
Holy crap.
Delta 2, Delta
That
Alpha
just
11.
happened.
Alright, 1 left, Delta 2, Delta Alpha 7 for Frontier Flight 319.
That just happened. And look, it's not like I just look. I'm like right there. I'm like within inches. I mean, I hit it perfectly. It's just a 7.7. All right, I gotta get going. That is hilarious.
123 is going to contact tower now. 128.2.
Do I have my parking brake set? No. Let's go. Alright, let's see. He wants me... I guess I should pay attention.
And Silver 3946, if you can do the same flights up over to Delta and then go Delta Alpha to the cargo ramp. Correction, Delta Bravo to the ramp.
Okay, we'll put ourselves through Charlie 6 here to Delta, and then we'll go Bravo to the ramp. Silver Wings 3946.
And a November 6 Tango, when you get a second, side flip over to Alpha, continue Alpha to runway 9er.
Icing probes.
Actually, correction to
TRU is
1
off.
left, sorry. Alpha 11.
We're cooking at 27 knots, so probably a little quicker. Yeah, I knew that wouldn't show up. I wonder if I zoom out. Oop. Totally wrong. Alright, let's pay attention to what we're doing here. We're going Bravo. We're going all the way to Bravo. You said Bravo, right? Yeah. Or Alpha. Uh-oh. Okay.
United 1630 Heavy, sorry, we chose the new terminal without knowing that we needed the scenery for that. Can we get the old terminal?
United 1630, are you able to make a 180 if you can?
United 1630, yeah, we could probably pull it off.
Actually, United 1630, hold your position there for 1 second. I might be able to actually figure out a different way for you.
All right, we'll hold.
And Frontier Flight 515, ready for taxi.
Frontier Flight 515, hold your position for now. I'll call you right back.
Okay, hold position, Frontier Flight 515.
Let me hold here. Ground, Silver Wings 3946. Did you want us to size test to Alpha?
It's 1630. If you can make a left turn at that intersection right there, then left again onto Alpha. Take Alpha Delta to the old terminal.
All right, take a left at this intersection, then Alpha Delta to the old terminal unit 1630.
United 2391, we are red taxi, runway 01 left. United 2391, hold your position for now. Got a little bit of traffic on, Bravo right now.
Yeah, there is. There's some traffic on Bravo right now. That's right. Prime Air, man, got to deliver some packages.
And United 1630, if you can hold your position, traffic is an A321 right there, brake. Frontier Flight 319, going to contact tower now 128.2.
This guy loves his brake brakes.
We'll
Alright, 128.2, see it.
Guy loves his brake brakes. All good. Well, the approach is an absolute cluster. I have to go ahead and review the video. That was amazing how we broke through on the vertical side, which to me is like, whoa. There's anything you don't want to have.
You ready for taxi?
Hold on here, guys.
Ready taxi.
There's someone right in front of me.
2391, runway 9er, taxi via Whiskey, Sierra 2, Bravo to runway 9er.
United 2391, we had 01 left.
Negative, I'm giving you runway 9er. There's too many aircraft on runway 1 left right now.
Well, let me redo my departure and...
Yeah, you better redo your departure. I mean, that's the name of the game.
Alright, roger that. Just trying to give our tower controller some variance, so that way it's easy on him.
Oh, man, he is in my spot. But it's okay. That literally is where I was going to turn, but that's okay. Was that grass? Of course, welcome to the default scenery. There's a reason why I came into, is this it? There it is. There's the building I want to go to. And we'll just take Bravo 4. Coming at night because you don't get to see how bad the scenery is on the default. And I did not want to fork over, what, 15 bucks or something like that prior to this flight for Kansas City. I don't plan to go to Kansas City a whole lot.
Alright, Frontier Flight 515, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go 550.
Alright, Frontier Flight 515, first things first, make sure your squawk getting 5727 for me.
Okay, we'll check.
Where do we put the packages?
And United 1630, you can go and continue your taxi now. I just coordinated that with the tower controller. You're welcome.
Where do we... Oh, we're in the grass.
All right, 1630, continue taxi. Thank you, your lifesaver.
Oh, gotta love this. Gotta love this stuff. Oh, I see the Amazon truck. All right, we're ready to go. We'll just park it right here. Amazon truck come through here. That's all good. Thank God I didn't turn the left engine off. All right, let's focus. All right, let's put in the park. Let's get that bad boy down. Let's put him in feather. Unbelievable. Where are we at? Okay, we're at 30, 25, 20, we're at 39 here on the MP.
Unit 2391, runway 9er, taxi via Whiskey,
Yeah,
BR2.
Go ahead and put the prop brake on.
To runway 9er.
Whiskey Search to Bravo, runway.
Prop brake on. Come back here.
November 6 Tango, you can go to contact.
Holy mackerel.
128.2, we'll sit.
We got trampled by a 777, and I really wasn't that far off, which to me was crazy. I was just a matter of inches. Reminded me of that incident that happened in Atlanta, where, what was it? Was it a 7.8 or, no, it was something bigger than that. Took out the, like a jungle jet, right? Embraer jet, I think it was. Took out the tail and the horizontal stabilizer. All right, we got the cargo door open. Let me open the door here so we can get the tail prop out there, because, you know, we're going to get all that cargo out. Probably ship it out some of the service door as well. Let's get those chocks down and ready. We're in hotel mode, and we have the prop brake on. We have no lights, but that's okay because we can't wait for lights. We just got to get the packages off the plane. So the mission has been completed. Definitely want to go back and review the video on what went wrong. We definitely went heading, and then we remained on autopilot. Then we went back to LNAV. Yeah, we'll just have to see what happened. I just kind of wish he had cleared us for the visual sooner. We just would have stayed right on the path. We would have never gotten off of it, but he couldn't have because he had the traffic, right? He had the 777 that landed in front of us, and so I didn't feel any wake turbulence, which I thought was interesting. Yeah, we came in a little low, so I figured we would kind of have some trouble with the wake turbulence, but we didn't. So anyway, that's how we do that. All right, guys, I'm going to take off. Hog, thanks for joining. I hope you have a good night, and we shall catch you guys next time. Buster, take it away.